Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out massively. And let's see what your reading is all about tonight, shall we? So we're going to see what kind of area of your life we are investigating tonight, what we're going to be looking at. So let's see. I might pick two of these of happiness and wealth. Okay, so this could be, maybe you're feeling quite good at the moment. Maybe you're feeling like things are about to change. Things are going well for you. Let's get into your runes and see what the energy is talking about on there to do with wealth and happiness. I love Faye who comes out now. Okay, we have I was. I'm going to pick all of them first and then I'll start talking about them. Nord is. And T-Wats. Okay, so there has been an end of a cycle for you. You've been through quite a lot. You've been going through a state of lessons, I feel, or just going through a lot of different things. Maybe you've had, it could be relationships end or new beginnings to relationships. But there's definitely been like a rebirth. So there's been an ending to something and a new beginning. And now for some of you, this could be to do with your work. You may have ended one job and gone into another job. And for some of you, this is to do with relationships where you've kind of ended one relationship and maybe you've gone straight back into another one. But there's something here about your soul needs and a feeling of restriction. And I feel like some of you have started to recognize how you are repeating patterns that are keeping you in the same cycle that you're actually getting a little bit sick of. And in this realization is where you're starting to recognize how you can access that inner happiness. You're starting to realize, actually, I can create what I want in my life. I don't have to keep cycle repeating. And you started to realize the cycles now and the repeat. And for some of you, you're recognizing elements of the people that you're getting with that are new. You're seeing in them elements of the people that you left behind. And you're starting to recognize, actually, I haven't learned that lesson. So that's why I'm attracting the same kinds of energies, the same kind of people. And what this has led you to is to really search, soul search, and try and find out, what is it that I really want? What do I actually want in my life right now? And T-Was is about you kind of recognizing you need to commit to yourself. You need to find a path that really resonates with who you truly are. And sometimes that means making a sacrifice to patterns that don't serve us anymore. And that can be a difficult transition. And it does mean an element of death, if you like. There has to be an ending for a new beginning to start. We have to let go of something in order to receive something new. And that's, I feel, where you're at right now. Now, for some of you, you may be going through an emotional time at the moment. There may be a loss in the family, or somebody isn't very well at the moment. There's something, I feel, that's hitting you in the heart, that you're feeling like you need support around, but you're struggling to ask for that help. You're feeling a little bit restricted in your environment at the moment. However, you are committed to your path. You are committed to you. You're understanding what your needs are right now, and you're working on yourself. I do feel that. So I'm going to get into the T cards now and just see what energy you have coming from here. Straight away, we have a lot of things coming out. So we have tankard, celebration, fun and enjoyment. So you may be, yeah, I do feel this could be surrounding family or people that you're very close with, maybe going out and sharing some joyful experiences around something. I know we do have Father's Day coming up, don't we? So for some of you, it could be, you know, the family are getting together for a celebration like that. So it's something fun that's coming, because you have had some things happening in your life, I feel, recently that have been difficult for you. We have the peacock, which is all about your pride, and it's saying beware of great pride. So when we, you know, sometimes your pride can hold you in a place of stubbornness and not being able to move forward. So just be aware of that. Just watch that isn't stopping you from really experiencing the happiness and the wealth that you're wanting. Okay, but there is celebration. We have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. So you are starting out on this new venture, this new beginning, this commitment to yourself. You know, you are really feel like you've got some truth here as well. You've kind of discovered a truth within that you're realizing, like, I know what it is now that I want. And whale, great worry over nothing. So maybe you've had a realization of sort of like, what am I worrying about? What is worry? Worry is just like sitting in a rocking chair and rocking back and forth. It's something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. And I feel like that's kind of the realization that you've had. So let's see what else we have coming out on here today. Let's have a look. Okay, we have 3 things. Again, broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. So like I said before, some of you may be ending a relationship. But for some of you, I see that you have entered into a new relationship. And for some of you, this could be an ending of a job and you've gone into another job. But I feel like both relationship or job, you've gone into something that actually it just feels like the same as it was before. And you don't really feel like there's any difference in there. So it's almost like you feel stuck in a rut. And it's like where you would normally feel like this is exciting, this is new, this is good. You're not feeling it. And that's the truth that you've realised on there. So you've decided from that, like, I feel restricted here. I don't feel like I'm really aligned with what I really want. What I really need is the word, actually. So this is where you're kind of like realising there's things I need to sacrifice in order to move forward here. Jug, light-hearted, carefree times. That kind of goes with the tankard. Perhaps you do need to spend time with people that you trust, that you feel are a good laugh right now. You just need to go and have some fun. Go and enjoy yourself. Take a little bit of that strain off because it's been too intense lately, hasn't it? I have gavel, involvement with the law. Now that could actually relate with T-was as well. So there may be an energy I'm getting from this is somebody's done something against you, I feel, and you've got to go and for some of you, this could actually be a parking ticket or a speeding fine or something like that, okay? So I do feel for some of you, there's been some kind of trouble there or you've had to pay. But maybe but it's minor. It's a minor thing that you can resolve, okay? But I feel like for some of you, you didn't get the letter in time and it's caused you a bit of an issue and you've had to go and resolve that. And that again has just made you feel a little bit like I really need to get myself together. We've all been there. It works itself out, doesn't it? Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So is that you or is that somebody around you? I feel like this has been you, where it's kind of like you've realised, I dig my heels in quite a bit, but sometimes maybe I cut my nose off to spite my face and then I miss out completely. So I do sense a little bit of a realisation on that front. An empty chair or chair empty, someone is leaving your life. So there is definitely, there's a parting of ways here, an ending that's happening. And that might make you feel uncomfortable, but in a way, it's allowing you to unrestrict yourself, okay? You're not feeling that restriction anymore with this person leaving your life. Well, that happened quickly, didn't it? Okay, scissors, disappointment in some affair, and flowers is happiness. It's interesting. Nordies is like the pair of scissors, isn't it? Can you see that? It looks like a pair of scissors. You're cutting ties with something that's been dragging you down for a little while now, for some time. You're very disappointed, I feel, by this particular person or this relationship. But I almost see in this ending here, it's actually going to bring you happiness. It's almost like something that's been weighing you down for some time. And I feel like this could actually be over the past 2 or 3 years, maybe. This person's kind of had a hold over you and it's affected your wealth and your happiness. Since you've been in this situation, you have not felt wealthy in any way, shape or form, financially, emotionally, physically, in any way, shape or form. You just felt drained. And the scissors is kind of representing you are now able to cut ties with that situation, with this person. You've finally decided, this isn't working for me anymore. And that's a good thing. Okay, it might not feel very good at the moment. You might be feeling like, what have I done? Or, you know, this is different, this is new. And there may be an element of empty feeling because of this, but you are doing the right thing. The flowers I'm getting on this could be a gift of flowers. So either giving flowers or receiving flowers. But there's an element here of something that brings you happiness. I can see orchids with this as well. Maybe like a white orchid or something. You know, there's nice, I've got one in the kitchen. There's sort of like nice tall flowers. A lot of people have them in their homes, don't they? But there's something about an orchid plant or flower. Perhaps you've received one of those recently, or you've gifted one of those recently. But there's something about that that's relevant with these flowers. And something to do with birds as well. I feel like there's something about birds that is significant to you as well. I've got this energy of you sort of like, you've ended one thing, but you've got a glad feeling about something new that's coming in. Maybe you already know what that is. Or maybe that's about to come in for you. Seahorse, family matters. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like there perhaps is something going on in the family right now. Maybe if somebody isn't very well at the moment, or if there has been a passing recently or about to be. That might be heavily on your mind at this time. And it might have come at the time of you ending other things in your life. And actually that might feel quite difficult for you. However, it's all part of this process that you're going through, and it's actually helping you to allow yourself to let go emotionally. Okay, it's giving you something to allow that release to be into. Now I'm looking at the bottom here, and I'm going to tell you these two that have just come out because they were staring at me, so I've got to pull them out. We have chair filled, so there is somebody else entering your life. Okay, you're not going to be on your own. But the way you've ended things here and the way you are looking at yourself now and committing to yourself, you're actually bringing in something with a vibration that matches the energy that you're bringing. Okay. So you're no longer cycle repeating. Okay. Butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah. So it's a sign that, you know, things have changed. You've changed. Things in your life have changed, and you're seeing things in a different perspective, from a different way now. And the sacrifice that you've made is kind of allowing the universe to go, okay, we can give you now what you really desire, what you really need. Okay. I'm going to pick a month for you now as to what to watch for at this time. What month is significant to you right now? June, literally now. Okay. So this could be a new relationship entering your life now. It could be this new business idea, this new venture entering your life now. Okay. So in the next couple of weeks, because I mean, I can't believe we're like nearly through June now. It's solstice next week. Cannot believe that. So yeah. And there again, you know, solstice is, Letha's all about that harvest time. It's all about that, you know, celebration of the first half of the year. Okay. So you're entering a time where you do need to go and enjoy yourself. Maybe you're going to go to a solstice party or something, you know, just enjoy yourself. And maybe there is where you're going to feel, you're going to get that chair filled again, because you're going to embrace an energy that's coming into your life. Okay, so let's see what we have for you with the tarot cards. So what's happening for you in June? Let's see. What is happening for you in June? Wow, okay. Now, I feel like you already know the changes that are occurring in your life, or you're creating this yourself. You've decided what changes you're looking for, okay? Now, with the High Priestess, this is you're following your intuition. It's about somebody that's kind of like, you're very clear on the way forward. You've been given almost maybe in your dreams a vision of what's going to happen here. And the wheel is like the wheel of fortune. Things are going in your favor. You're manifesting this. You're bringing this into your life. You've decided to up level almost. And those changes are starting to occur in your life, like now, literally this month, because of the changes that you've made. And it's almost like it was very quick, the decisions that you've made. You may have noticed, once you've made a decision, things just start to change. Things are just starting to happen in your life, you know. Maybe you've had a little bit of luck or something like that, and you're like, oh, okay, that's a sign. That's a sign that you're in the right direction. Okay. So let's see. So what is this change talking about? What is this that you're manifesting into your life right now? Okay, so it does start with, I feel, some communication here. This is a very fortunate card to have. It's about good news and a conclusion as well. And it could be about maybe starting with a conversation with somebody. Okay, now this conversation, let's find out what it's going to be. Okay, so there's a need for, I feel like this is all happening in your head at the moment. It's almost like it's a telepathic communication that you are having, maybe through dreams, or there's somebody I feel you're kind of either watching or talking to, or, you know, dialoguing in your head as you what you want to say, but not actually coming out and saying it, not actually bringing it out. Okay. I feel like there's something you want to say to somebody. So we've got the Queen of Wands here, where this is an energy of somebody that needs to have more confidence, that really needs to stand in their power and maybe take control of a situation at this time. Now, the Queen of Wands is a very intimidating energy sometimes. So maybe this is to do with you feel intimidated to have a conversation here. If it's something that you want though, so I'm getting two different things here. This could be about a job interview or something that you want to go towards, and you're a bit like, oh, I don't know how they're going to respond to me, or, you know, maybe I'm, you know, stepping outside of my comfort zone here. Well, good, do it. And for some of you, I think this is about a relationship actually. It's about somebody that you want to talk to, and you've been talking to them in your head for some time, but now it's time to actually speak to them. But I feel like this person maybe intimidates you a little bit. Perhaps they're full of confidence. They have a lot of, it doesn't have to be female, it could be male. But they carry the energy of that Queen of Wands, which is kind of like they're very successful maybe, very confident. And that kind of makes you feel a little bit intimidated to come forward, I feel. So yeah, you're not very clear on what you want to say or how you want to say it. But it is something that you desire, that is bringing you inspiration and joy. This energy is something that brings you a lot of life force, makes you feel confident in yourself, actually brings you up. And it's almost like it's connected to that wealth and happiness that we said before. You've realised actually what restricts you, what holds you back, and actually what brings you joy, what brings you contentment and happiness. And I see you moving towards that. Oh my gosh, we've got another queen now. I've got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of there. There's something here that's connecting you, your health, your wealth and your happiness are all connected to, I feel, either a particular job or a particular person in your life. Okay. And I feel like you already may know this person. It's not like you're waiting for somebody to hop in. It's almost like maybe you've seen this person on social media, or you are following them at the moment in some kind of way. I can't tell whether you've actually spoken to them before or not, but you are talking to them in your head is what I'm feeling. You're talking to them in your head. And you're manifesting this. You're manifesting this person. You're trying to almost like act like them in a way. So it's sort of like they are inspiring you and teaching you in some kind of way. So yeah, there's something about real inspiration here. And this is helping you to access your happiness. It's helping you to stand in your power with TWAS, because TWAS is also about somebody who has been a good student, and the student is reaching a level of like surpassing the teacher. And if you imagine like you're the student right now and you've been having this teaching from this particular person, I feel, whether they're aware of it or not, it's helping you to commit to yourself. Yeah, as an energy, I don't feel like you're actually talking to this or have been around this person or been in this job before. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of something that you are desiring but haven't actually done, but you are manifesting it so much in your mind. You're sort of bringing it into being through the daydreams that you're having or the thoughts that you're having about it. You're bringing it to you, which is phenomenal. It's amazing. So what do you need to know right now to help you with this? Okay, what you need to know is the direction you're moving in is bringing you more security and stability. So you're going in the right direction, okay? Where your thoughts are right now and what this is talking about, you're heading in the right direction for you. So if you had any doubts, don't. It is a slow movement though. There is a need to, whereas the Eight of Wands is like a fast action, there is a need to slow things down a little bit, okay? Don't go too fast. We have the Chariot on the bottom, which again is a fast energy. So this could be, okay, I get it. So there's an energy of maybe you need to act fast on the opportunity, okay? You need to step in on the opportunity before you lose it. If you see the opportunity, you've got to take it. But once you're there, then you need to be cool about it, okay? Then you need to be like the Knight of Pentacles, where it's like, this is a longer term thing. This is something I'm investing in time and energy in. So what else do you need to know right now? So there may be a need for a communication, a message. And this might be a message that you're receiving. So like if you've applied for a job or something like that, you will be receiving a message very soon. I'm getting about in the next 8 days, this will be happening for you. But for some of you, this is about you sending a message, and I'm getting something between 1 to 11 days that you're going to send a message that, let's see what the outcome is of this. So what is the outcome of the Page of Swords? So remember, for some of the collective, it's you sending a message. Some of the collective, it's a message or any email or something coming into you. So what do you need to know about that? This is why it's better if you book a personalised reading, because when it's collective, it's very difficult because there's more than one, you know, you've all got different lives. So it can be a little bit generic. So we have the Fool. So this is about somebody taking a risk and taking a chance, you know, taking a leap of faith here. So I do feel this could be if you've been watching somebody, you like somebody, but you haven't told them that yet and you want to. This is kind of the energy of, yeah, take that chance, take that gamble, take a risk, okay? That's what it feels like on here. But there's an energy of this intimidation. It's almost like you're feeling a little bit maybe like that's pulling you out of your comfort zone, or is that too forward, or is it too, you know? So there's this energy of like, it feels like you're being asked to do it now. That's why you're watching this video. Do it now. But then take it slow once you've initially made that contact, okay? This is just about opening up the pathway so you don't lose the opportunity, all right? You know? And we've got the Queen of Swords now. This is the third Queen that we've had coming out here. So there's a real royal energy to this on the feminine side as well. So I feel there's a real powerful woman in this energy. That could be you if you're female here. If you're the masculine here, this could be a powerful female entering your life, okay? Maybe that's where you feel intimidated. But for you, if you're the female, don't be intimidated by yourself, if that makes sense, you know? Stand in your power. Allow yourself to own it. Own that power. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know at this time? Okay. Everybody's coming out. We have the Three of Cups and the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. So someone here is looking for possibly a friendship turning into something more. So this actually could be somebody who's a friend of yours, I feel, actually looking at this. And you want something, this could be like marriage even. It could be, you know, a real commitment is what I'm getting from this. So this T-was here might be about your own level of commitment to yourself, but also I feel like you want to make, whoo, I don't understand that. That rune literally just rolled away. So it's got carried away there, didn't it? And maybe that's the thing with you. It's like your thoughts have got carried away a little bit here, and you maybe have kind of gone a little bit fast forward with where you want to go with this. But there's definitely an energy of maybe a friendship turning into something more committed here. Okay. So there may be an energy. So I feel like that's more for the collective, that's to do with relationships, the ones to do with the job, commitment. The job could be through a friend that gets you into there, and it will be a long-term thing. It will be something, you know, that is longer term, that's solid for you. But for most of you, I feel like this is to do with a friendship turning into a solid relationship. Okay. So let's get an outcome. And if you notice at the beginning, we had the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. So that's like muddied thinking, you know, not feeling very confident about your thoughts. Whereas now it's in the upright because we've been talking. You becoming more clear about the way forward now. Maybe you needed that clarity. Maybe you needed that. So what's the outcome here for you? Let's get an idea on that one. Don't know what that was. Sugar Plum Fairies just entered the room. You need to take some, and you said take some speed then. I didn't mean to say that. You need to hurry along a little bit here because there is a victory waiting for you. Okay. But it feels like there's an opportunity knocking at your door. You don't want to miss out on it. Okay, it feels like there's maybe a need to rush. It's making me think of Cinderella, you know, with the pumpkin and everything. You know, if you don't do it by midnight, then it's going to turn back into a pumpkin and all is lost kind of thing. Even though everything works out in the end anyway, you know. And you could go back to that saying of like, well, if it's not meant for me, if it's meant for me, it'll find its way to me. Maybe, but there is also an element of, if you know there's something that you want, why not take action over it? You know, it feels to me like you've been through something, you've been through a lot, and you've done a lot of work on yourself, a lot of inner work, and you've done a lot of cutting cords, cutting ties with things that are restrictive around you. So now it's time for some fun. It's time to enjoy yourself. And I feel like this is you taking that leap of faith and understanding where to apply your energy with speed when needed to for that victory. Okay, that's what the Chariot is all about. It's about victory. And this is something that you will triumph over. Okay, you will triumph over this. You'll be seen, you'll be heard, you'll be accepted. Okay, your pride is not going to take a battering on this one. Okay, and there won't be any rejection. So I'm going to end this reading here. If that resonates with you and you would like to go deeper into this reading with me, then please do get in touch for a personalised reading. Now, if it resonated with you with a new person coming in that you might know, I can do readings that are about you and them. So do get in touch with me if you want to do that kind of reading, and we can pick over it and see what you need to do next, or, you know, just really get to the subconscious areas of your mind as to like, what do I really think and feel about this? And we can even look into what are they thinking and feeling about you, okay? Especially if you've had no contact with this person, you never spoke to them before in your life or anything like that. You can find out, you know, where their thoughts are on this. And if it's about career as well, if it's about that new job, that situation, you can find out where is that coming from and when am I likely to expect to hear from that. But if you are getting called to apply for something, do it now, okay? Make sure you do it now, don't miss out. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you if you're a returning subscriber, I do really appreciate you. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you have liked and subscribed to my channel, and I'd love it if you can leave a comment or like the video as well. That helps me out massively. Have a blessed day.